tight match. What do you think worked better today compared to your final in Geneva? It's Nicolas.
Yeah, it was obviously the conditions here are a bit slower, so that's, I guess, helps me a little bit. But he's playing really aggressive. He's probably gained even more confidence after Geneva and here winning matches. So the goal was to sort of try to stop this wave that he's currently on, and I was able to do so. Very happy to get through in straight sets. There was 3 very, very close and tough sets, so happy that all of them went in my favor. And yeah, the margins were a bit on my side today, here and there, and in the most important points I was able to dig deep and fight back in the second and third. I was down a break in both sets, but very fortunate to pull through those sets. And yeah, I'm very happy to have sort of stopped his wave of wins.
First question in English, raise your hand.
Casper, congratulations again.
Thanks.
This question might be a little off-piste, but I know that your brother is a champion freestyle skier. So I wanted to know, is navigating your way through the draw here at Roland Garros a bit like a skier, where you have to slalom your way through the opposition? And before each match, do you have a set game plan, or can you freestyle it a bit?
You know, I think you have been misinformed, because Birk is actually not my brother, and we are not in family at all. So I know that this was other people got it wrong as well and asked me about it, but we are not even in the same family, even though we have the same name. It's a bit weird, and we are actually born in the same area in Norway. But anyways, I think things went quite well according to plan today. I started well and sort of stumbled a bit and got broken back, but in the most important moments I think I stuck to my game plan, and honestly maybe didn't need a second plan, but yeah, it was, like I said, very tough. I mean, we played, he plays very aggressive, so at sometimes you have to sort of mix and tricks a bit with my game, but in the most important points, you know, the heavy clay court game is what I think gave me the win today. But there were some interesting rallies, some slides, some dice, and with a win it can be pretty tricky. So at some point I had to, yeah, find a little freestyle in me.
You spoke the other day about how last year in the 2 slam finals and all changed your life a little bit in terms of being recognized. And you said especially around tournaments, but I was wondering if away from tournaments in a place like this or New York or whatever city, you can take a walk and be unrecognized at this point still.
Some evenings yes, some evenings no. It's a little yeah, I mean, I'm not any, like, I don't consider myself like a world superstar or anything, but some evenings, people who are here to watch tennis, they ask for a picture, and some evenings I can go unbothered, so I guess both yes and no, but after the final last year and in New York, I was asked more, obviously, to have a picture than others, but nothing crazy, and I think that's nice. I think people are pretty respectful this way. Like I said, I'm not any big time superstar as a movie star, rock star, or anything. So I think it's yeah, comfortable. I can walk around very comfortably. Who? Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Casper, congrats.
Thanks.
You had some troubles at the beginning of the season. You had good moments on clay, almost great moments, maybe in Roma. But now, here in Roland Garros, it seems that you are very close to your best level. So how would you compare your level of tennis now, comparing to last year, the French Open, where you reached the final against Rafa?
Well, I think last year I was playing every match like freely and quite pressureless, because I had came from semis in Rome and finals in Geneva, so my mentality was sort of like, I've done really well anyway, so whatever happens here happens. If I lose early, I'm still going to go home, and I won the tournament, the week before, but This year I felt a little more pressure, obviously, because I needed to try to sort of defend my final spot. That's been on my mind, and I haven't done as well in other tournaments. So I know that like every match that I can win, and every 8 points on the rankings that I can sort of try to gain, it can be important for the rest of the year. So I felt a little more pressure this year, especially in the earliest matches. So I don't feel like I have played my best maybe tennis yet, but at the same time I'm playing many opponents who play very aggressively and they play fast and sort of give me no rhythm. So today it was just about trying to stay there and try to serve well when you could yourself, and if there was a chance to break, try to get it. So I think I was able to break him many times when I really had to, which was great and a confidence sort of booster. But I think my next match is going to be a little bit more playable from the baseline, and I think the game will be a little different from this match. So I'm going to try to prepare for that and hopefully bring my A game, because whoever I play, it's going to be a tough one.
You mean whether it's Cerundolo or Rune?
Yeah, whether both of them are great clay court players, and I played them quite recently, both of them in Rome. Actually, I beat one and I lost to the other. So whoever it's going to be a tough one.
Hello, Casper. Now, yes, I come from Chile, and we are very surprised about the Jarry level. Are you guys in the tour surprised with his level now?
Honestly, not really. I always found Nico a very, very nice guy and a hard worker, and it was very unfortunate what happened to him a couple of years ago with being banned and all this stuff. To me, in my eyes, he was never a cheater, or didn't seem to me like he did it on purpose. So it was a very unfortunate time for him, and I always felt sorry for him. So it's great to see him back playing some of the best tennis of his maybe career. I don't know, whether you have to ask him, but he has always been a dangerous player and big weapons from all corners of the court, and I'm just very happy for him. And I told him at the net, I'm sorry for you, because your streak had to end today, but he was playing great, and yeah, I'm very happy to get this win.
Casper, you were just saying about pressure, and you're feeling it more this year compared to last year. What sort of form does that take? Is it a case of like it's constantly in your mind, there's nerves? What happens when you feel that pressure aspect?
It's honestly, to me, it's tough to sort of. I can be just a little defensive with all my shots, really, because I don't want to make mistakes. So I don't want to, hand my opponent victory when I know the importance of every point, every match. But sometimes you just have to sort of go for it and be a little bit more aggressive than what I have been this year. So at the French, or here in Roland Garros and in best of fives, that's a little easier, because you know that, okay, you might lose the first set, but you have more matches, you have many more games to be played. Compared to a best of 3 set, because if you lose the first set and maybe you get broken in the second, you have your knife on your throat, to put it this way, and you know that it can be very, very important. But here you feel like you have more time, so you can maybe allow yourself to go for some bigger shots, because you can allow yourself to do even more mistakes in a way. So I'm always been the player who wins matches on doing few unforced errors, but at sometimes, those the balls that I hit is not sort of hurting my opponents enough, but I'm not doing mistakes, but I'm not doing winners either. So the idea is to try to find the right balance, and sometimes just dare to go for a little bit more. And I think that has cost me in some matches today, that I haven't been able to sort of hit through the ball enough. But here at Roland Garros, I feel like it's working better. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was. You're not the first one, so don't feel bad. I've heard it before.
Merci.